Alright guys, it is me, Jam Sankith, and welcome back once again to TOCA 2 Touring Cars. Hopefully, this race will go just, well, better than... Well, not just better, even... Well, actually, the first sprint race went very well. If you just check that out in the description below, there's a link in the description for that. But we're here for the feature race. It went very well, that sprint race did. And I know what this race is like, this feature, because I've played this TOCA 2 quite a lot. And it says weather cloudy, but I'm starting on the inters because it's probably going to rain. It normally does. I'll be surprised if it doesn't. We've got 9 laps here. If it doesn't, then I can put slicks on, but I've got a feeling it's going to start raining because it normally does. And I want to be ready for it. So let's start the race. We're on pole position once again. No hesitation with this one. Let's go.
So there are a few breaks in the cloud.
Yeah, there are a few breaks in the cloud, but it still doesn't mean that we're not going to be on. It's not going to rain.
Which means we're ready to start today's feature race.
We are 9 laps here at Croft. It might not rain in the first lap or so, but I'm ready. I've increased the downforce on the rear, or increased the downforce in general. I'm on the wet weather tyre, or the inters. I'm probably going to get bumped out down into turn 1, but there's James Thompson taking the lead. There we go, there's the rain coming in. That's what I was counting on. And if everybody else is on slicks, then yep. Then it's going to help us big time. It might be a boring race, but yeah, if it gets heavy enough to cause people problems, we'll be fine. And at least we didn't get punted off into turn 1 like we did in the sprint. There's a sliding coming out of tower on the outside of James Thompson. The 2 Yorkshiremen collide. What are you doing, Tomo? I'm definitely lacking, not straight line speed, but it's definitely to do with the intermediate tyres that I'm running, where I knew the rain was coming anyway, so that's why I'm much better through the turns as well, like that, as we're going around the outside of Tomo. Down into the complex for the first time, and we take the lead once again. The 2 Yorkshiremen fighting each other at the, well, in North Yorkshire. The turns is definitely where we've got us advantage with the downforce and the tyres. So I can pit in the back end of the race, because look at that lead we've got already. What is it? The lead is 2.6 seconds. Oh, is it? Oh, it's cleared up now. Oh, it's cleared up and we're already off into the barrier. That was my fault, though. So the weather's cleared up and we're on the... It doesn't clear up that quick. Never has done, has it? Well, shit. It's okay, but if it stays dry, we can pit and put the slicks on, and that's sound. But we should still be able to hold off Tomo on these tyres. Because look how we did in the sprint race. I know we're all on inters in that race, but still. But this race, hopefully, well, we don't need to worry about this race. It didn't tell me where I needed to finish, so we should be able to get through Croft as long as everything goes to plan. As long as there's no power cuts, as long as the game doesn't crash, as long as my PS3 don't blow up, and as long as the recording's sound, we will be able to get through Croft. And it's raining again, okay. So now I look like more of a genius than I was, because it stopped raining. And now it's raining again. People are pitting, are they? Not quite, no. 2.8 seconds between me and Tomo, the 2 Yorkshire lads. We're dominating this weekend. Well, technically I'm dominating this weekend at Croft. Why is it... Hey? Nobody was passing me at that point. Why were you going to second?
Going well, keep it steady.
Well, I'm trying to keep it steady. It's Croft after all, mate. I want to take 2 wins here because I love Croft. Not just because I met Jade Edwards, but well, that is a reason, obviously.
The other cars are starting to pit now.
I know the other cars are starting to pit now. I'll probably take a new set of front inters, because you can take front, just the front set of tyres, can't you? Or because you don't have to take all 4, but it doesn't really matter for us because We don't need to worry about this race. It's just, well, I say don't want to worry about it. I'm extremely competitive and I want to win, so yes, I'm worrying about it. I want to go back to back at Croft. Although, if to be fair, I was going to say, if you haven't seen the... Oh, the recording's a bit weird there, but that might be to do with the game itself, but... I might have just, by saying that I want to go back to back at Croft, I might have just ruined the sprint race if you've not seen it first, but you should see the sprint race before the feature.
Excellent driving. Keep it up.
I know, we got like 6 or so seconds over Jason Plato, we're just driving by himself. Oh, look at that. That was... Yes. Shall I pit this lap? Put a new set of inters on? I don't know. I don't want to pit when it's going to dry up. And I don't want to pit too late if it gets too wet, but... But we should be able to hold out on the inters. I don't... Plato's nearly 7.5 seconds behind. We'll go another lap. There's a fly again. Yeah, we'll go another lap in this in the Vauxhall Vectra. Because we're still setting fastest laps, so... 9.1 seconds ahead of Jason Plato. Nice, nice, nice. I'm going to let you into a little secret. I kind of insulted him at Croft in 2019. Well, not insulted, but you know what I mean. It was an accident, because I saw him. He was just talking to somebody back at garage. And I wanted his autograph, because obviously I like Plato. He's a good driver. He's a good driver, and... my mother, she was always a big fan of him. And what it was is I asked him for his autograph. I went, "Can I have your autograph, mate? Because my mother's a big fan." Basically turning around and saying, "I won't want it any other way. You know, I wouldn't have wanted it if my mother wasn't a fan." But I did want it, his autograph anyway. I mean, he's the first Toy Car champion that I've actually met. He's a legend. I like Jason. Actually, I'm going to stretch it another lap. Just one more lap, and I'll come down pit lane, sorry. I know I say pit road because it's NASCAR, but we're still setting fastest laps.
Just 2 laps left to make your pit stop.
There's 2 laps left, okay. Right, I'll make it this time. It looks like it's clearing up slightly. Is it going to stay that way, though? Is it going to stay that way? Do I go on to slicks just to be safe? Because if I go onto slicks and it rains, I'm fucked. Apologies for the swear word. But if I stay out on the inters and it doesn't rain, I could be buggered. 18.4 seconds ahead of Anthony Reid. It's going to be 2 laps to... Well, 3 technically... Well, technically 2... Yeah. We've got nothing to lose, have we? We've got nothing to lose if I go on to slicks, do we? Change, yes.
Right, you know the drill. What tyres do you want?
A new type. Go slicks. I'm going to do it. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk the slicks. My phone's definitely not charging today. Anyway, oh, never mind about my phone. Brake. I probably could have just selected front tyres, couldn't I? Yeah, I probably could have just selected front tyres and then I wouldn't have lost the lead there to menu. But is he pitted yet? Is that Alan Menu pitted? I don't know, but I'll be happy to take second even. 2 poles, a race win and a second, that'll be alright. Is that my teammate in third? Is that Cleland? No, it'd probably be Tomo, I would imagine. Because the Vauxhall isn't very good. In 98 it wasn't. I don't know how I've managed to do what I've done with it. It is Cleland! Could we have a Vauxhall 1-2... Well, a double podium, sorry, for Vauxhall. Maybe a 1 and a 3 or a 2 and a third. But we've got 2 Vauxhalls in the top 3 positions. That's fantastic. That's going to help us in the manufacturers. Finally, a Croft. I've got a feeling now that we can get through Croft.
The car ahead has not pitted yet.
It could. Well, it's Cleland pitted. Please tell me John hasn't. I mean, John has, sorry. Because there's Menu coming in. Please, John, say you've pitted. Say you've pitted, Mr. Cleland. We could do with a Vauxhall 1-2.
2 laps to go. Repeat, only 2 laps to go.
Only 2 laps to go, and we're on the slicks. Menu didn't pit, that's why we lost the lead. John Cleland is in second. But does that mean that he hasn't made a stop? Oh, I've just knocked something over as I went onto the grass because it distracted me. Come on, say Cleland hasn't stopped. I mean, has stopped, sorry. Oh, it's my phone that fell off. Okay. He stopped on that lap, didn't he, Cleland? But we're out front by... Well, we've dominated Croft. It's Jason Plato in second, yeah, so Cleland did make a stop. He did make a stop that last lap. And we made the right call by picking the slicks. So we've got 1 lap to go before we win 2 races back to back at Croft.
Final lap. Repeat, this is the final lap.
Okay, so yeah, final lap through Clairvaux as we cut in corners slightly. Teammate Marduk is playing touring cars by the looks of things. And I really wish this race would hurry up because I really do need the bathroom and all. I know you probably don't want to hear about that, but my phone's just going nuts, making noises. I do apologise if you can hear that. We're 3/10 up, so what we did, that's around my qualifying time, that is. A 17.1. I think it's quicker than my qualifying time as well in session 2 when it were dry. Here we go, through sunny in, sunny out now, and like I said in the first race, I've been up on that hill watching the touring car race. That's before I met Jade Edwards. I also met Matt Coates that day as well, Max Coates. 27 seconds, nearly half a minute ahead of Jason Potato Plato. Vauxhall are victorious in Croft, but it's not fully done yet. I could have easily thrown it away there. I'm going to go back to back at Croft. Fantastic. Yes, that's going to help our championship. A 16.3, I think our fastest lap was. Race winner at Croft. I will definitely check the replay. There we go.
Let's see the final
What a race
results.
win. I just needed to get a thumbnail for the video for this one. Absolutely fantastic. 31.2 seconds clear of Jason Potato Plato. I couldn't really speak then. I'm happy. I'm winning. Anthony Reid in third. James Thompson, the second best Yorkshireman in the series, is in fourth. Ricard Rydell, Sweden's Ricard Rydell, has finally got some points today. Alan Menu, Peter Cox, David Leslie, rounding out the top 8. Cleland with 2 points. Will Hoy with a point, with the final point of this meeting. Then it's Muller, Morbidelli, Bincliffe, Bad, Harvey, and Radicic. So the Drivers' Championship. After we get congratulations for finishing in first at Croft, we've won 2. What is my phone doing? It's making all sorts of noises. Hopefully it's not coming up on the video. If it is, I do apologise. We've won a race. There it is. we've won a race at Croft.
After 2 cracking
Right,
races,
so an
let's see
8-point
who has
lead over
benefited
Anthony
in
Reid
title
in the
race.
Nissan
The
Primera.
championship is very tight at this stage of the season.
It is.
So all
8
the
points
teams will be
between me
looking
and
to
Ricard
perform
Rydell. Well,
at the
Anthony
next
Reid.
meeting.
Ricard Rydell is dropping off the pace slightly in third. Alain Menu is only 7 points clear of his teammate as well. In fourth, ahead of Jason Plato. James Thompson, the second best Yorkshireman, is 6 points off 100, but he's not close enough to Plato to really trouble him at the minute. And Cleland is 8th with 55 points. Right, okay, I just had to sort my phone out. So, Morbidelli 28, a point ahead of Ivan Muller. Peter Cox is close to Ivan Muller. He might be able to get him before the end of the season. Will Hoy with a 5th place today, or a 6th place, I think. He got 6 points, I know that, so he probably finished 5th. Is 2 points behind Peter Cox in the Honda Accord. Radicic, Harvey, Bincliffe are all... Well, Harvey and Bincliffe are close together. Radicic is on 9 points, and Craig Bard is yet to score. So the constructors' table leaving Croft. Renault are 10 points ahead of Nissan, who are 9 points ahead of Vauxhall, us in 3rd place. We're comfortably clear of Volvo. Honda are in a kind of a fight on their own. They're not really going to catch Volvo, but they're not really going to be caught by Audi. And 10 points separate Ford and Peugeot, and 7 points separate Audi and Ford. Save championship? Yes, indeedy do. Save the championship, and I will make sure to definitely check where the next race is, guys. I don't know where it is. Where is it? Where are we racing next? Snetterton. Okay, so we're racing at Snetterton for rounds 15 and 16 next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys at Snetterton.